Yes. Where senior advocate speechless.
Like we have not given any hint
About what?
not that we should speak.
No, this is a ceremonial bench. Who? No, so brother is limiting office, and this is the ceremonial bench, which is customary for them, for the retiring judge to sit with the senior most judge. Ideally, it should have been the Chief Justice, but the Chief Justice is indisposed.
Whatever services that has been rendered by the learned judge will be remembered by all the members of the bar, especially his behavior on the bench as a judge, in the way in which accommodation was given to juniors and others, and the polite manner in which he behaved, which is now not very common, and also my lord, pardon? This is not common.
Also,
It is not common. And also, my lord, the services rendered by him, we will all remember him even after himself demitting the office.
No, because, for service judges, this is the culmination of something like a 30 to 40-year journey.
That's correct.
It's not like we people who come from the bar.
That's correct.
Different.
That's correct.
But nobody sits for this kind of tenure.
No, as far as judges, my lord, being elevated from the subordinate judiciary, we will be, for example, myself, I have seen His Lordship for the first time only here in the High Court, because I never had the opportunity to appear before him in the lower courts. So we will be in apprehension what sort of a person he will be. That apprehension is there in everybody's case,
Correct.
but the apprehension will be much more.
The
Only when, pardon?
difference between a known devil and an unknown devil.
That's right. Only thing is, after some time, say a few months, we'll know, oh, such a gentleman. That's all. That otherwise, my lord, we don't have any, not all of us, but majority of the senior lawyers may not have had any opportunity to appear before the judge and also to know the judge fully. But as far as His Lordship is concerned, he has been very, very, very polite and kind. That's the only three things, my lord, the members of the bar expect from a judge. Number one, I will give it in on the basis of ranking. The first thing is courteous behavior on the bench. That is number one. Number two is a patient hearing. And number three, my lord, is delivery of the judgment, at least on the 10th month. It should come.
These are the 10th month.
It's the third month, sorry, on the third month. Before now, the Supreme Court has fixed the limit as 3 months. My lord, immediate delivery of judgment. All these three. Number one, my lord, which I emphasize, I personally feel that is the most important thing. The knowledge need not be a very judge may not have a great knowledge of the constitutional law or the civil law or criminal law. It is not required. Very ordinary lawyers have become judges here, are becoming judges here. But some of them who have not been so popular in, not popular, who have been very well versed in a particular branch of law, they have shined well, much better than many others. That is not the criteria. But my lord, the number one, that is nowadays it is most important. That is the courteous behavior on the bench towards the members of the bar. That His Lordship has demonstrated in this court. That's what I want to say.
I'm inclined to say I agree.
Pardon?
I'm inclined to say I agree.
Yes. That is applicable to you also. Though you are not retiring.
My Lord, what my learned senior friend has said, all the three qualities are there in your Lordship. And yesterday when I met your Lordship in his chamber, so many other lawyers were there. And I noticed that so many of those lawyers have practiced before your Lordship when your Lordship a judicial first-class magistrate. And the way in which they still remember, that is the certificate of merit which can be given to your Lordship. And I can say your Lordship was the most friendly judge of this court who has never looked down at any lawyer, even if when some mistake was committed. That's all. We will remember you forever.
Lordship had a rare chance of serving judicial for 3 decades in the district judiciary and nearly more than 3 years for the South Court.
Less than 2 years.
Less than 3 years here.
3 years. 3 years. I'm to understand that your Lordship believes in the philosophy that a judge demonstrates through his judgments and not through the words of the court. And the Lordship was the epitome of the hearing, field of hearing, and patience shown in the court. With this long experience, when your Lordship is stepping out of this water path, I wish your Lordship a better season in your Lordship's term.
Lord, 3 words that come to my mind is about His Lordship Justice Pradeep is unassuming, totally unassuming, very just and extremely committed to judiciary. Committed, I say, because there was an old appeal of 2010. His Lordship had heard it some time back. It was part heard, and the memo was filed, and it had come up again before His Lordship. His Lordship took the vacation off and devoted special sittings for this case alone, and started from 9:30 in the morning till 4:30 in the evening, and it kept on, and the judgment was also delivered. That level of commitment is unbelievable. It's kudos to your Lordship. Extremely polite, very unassuming, and His Lordship could bear with us. We took a whole day for one argument, and His Lordship was extremely polite and patient in hearing us. I mean, the kind of arguments that were put forward was extremely boring, but His Lordship went through it and has delivered a wonderful judgment, which is now slated for reporting also. I wish your Lordship a good, happy innings hereafter.
On behalf of members of the Kerala High Court Advocacy Association, we extend our heartfelt thanks for completing your tenure as a good judge, and you are maintaining a good friendly relationship, and you are giving a balanced relationship between the bench and bar. We wish you all the best wishes.
My brother is saving his words for the next function. But I must thank all the members of the bar, senior and junior alike, for having expressed their kind words in praise of my brother here, who's, as I said, who's remitting his office after almost 3 decades of judicial service. I don't even know. I shudder to think what it was over 3 decades of this work in the judiciary, because I've barely completed 12 and I've already started feeling the pressures. But I've realized, and Pradeep is just one of them who has taught us persons who come from the bar. There is a certain kind of discipline that is instilled in the judges who come from this district judiciary. And while there are merits and demerits to that, but it is not what I've observed in Justice Pradeep is that it is not a mechanical discipline. It is a discipline that is informed by certain principles, and I found it really remarkable how he manages to juggle with the volume of cases that he gets, and yet gets the time to think through each case and also apply the humane aspects of the matter, and fuse it with the merits and the law to find true justice in respect of the person that is before him. And I think that's one of the most desirable qualities in any judge, because you must be able to see the person in front of you. It's not a mere application of law to facts. Justice is much more than that. Justice is application of law to facts and the particular person whose lives you are altering through the judgment of yours. And I think my brother here has had a phenomenal run in managing that, with the coping with the pressures that he's had to bear during that process. So, congratulations, brother, and I wish you all the best. Yeah, please.
Thank you, Anandal. All along, during my service, I have received wholehearted support from the entire bar. I'm very much thankful for the same. Today and for the yesterday, hundreds of lawyers came to my chamber, and everybody unanimously stated that I was doing a wonderful job. I don't claim, but I think I have only done my duty as I was doing for the last about 3 decades. Actually, there was no change in my attitude even when I came here. But just before I came here, one of my predecessors, a retired judge, told me that Pradeep, the High Court bar, will not entertain or accept or respect a judge who came from the service. But I have a totally different experience. Everybody cooperated, everybody loved me, and from the bottom of their heart, I feel that everybody's comments when they came to my chamber. And today, whole time I was receiving advocates, especially juniors, raw juniors. They were saying that they could come and argue freely without any tension. That's what I have given. And thank you, Anandal, for coming here and saying good words about me. Thank you.
Thank you.
സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു.